Hello, good evening to all and Jai Mata Di. Today is the second day of Navratri and the festive season is started. So really wish that this festive season bring a lot of happiness and joy to each one of us. And it is important to understand that, the minute this festive season starts from Ganpati and from Ganpati to Navratri and Navratri to, Dashera, then Diwali, and then it follows into Christmas. So these last 3 months of of the year is filled with festivals and celebration. And so once we are celebrating, we are enjoying our life and moving towards the new year, new goals, analyzing what we have done. It's so important to understand that what is our well-being quotient. When I say well-being, it's important to understand first what is well-being. So as we always do at Sage Advice, the guest speaker is Dr. Sukhmeet. And to give you a little introduction about her, she's a dynamic lady. She is a life coach. She's in consulting homeopath. She's an NLP trainer and overall a beautiful human being. So today I would be discussing with Dr. Sukhmeet that what is the backbone of well-being. In midst of all these celebration in our life, हमारे लिए बहुत ज़रूरी बन जाता है कि हम समझें कि what is the backbone of well-being. So, we are going to be inviting Dr. Sukhmeet. Are you here? Yeah, I can see. And hi, good evening, Indrajit, Neeraj, Pallavi. Thank you for joining in. Thank you, Seher, for joining in. View the request. Hi, Swapnil. Thank you for taking effort to all my viewers for joining in. And we continue our series of being simple, talking authentic. And here we are with the dynamic young lady, Sukhmeet, Dr. Sukhmeet.
Hey, hi. Hi, Rashmi.
Hi, good evening. How's the day
Very,
treating you?
very good evening. Oh, wonderful, as always.
That's so nice. That is so
Yeah,
nice.
exactly. I choose to be happy always. So it's wonderful any which ways.
Totally. You choose to be happy always. So that's a very wise statement coming in from our guest today. And I was just talking, Sukhmeet, that this is the time when all the festive season we start with celebration, one after the other. The Ganpati is so in midst of all the chaos which was happening for last 18 months, you know,
Right.
really pray and hope that we look forward for a brighter and a beautiful 2022, which is much healthier for everybody and it brings a lot of happiness and joy for everyone.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We all are in the midst of so much of uncertainty, and yet survive so well. So I'm
Yeah.
sure all of us can yet go do much better. Hi. Hi, Mansi. Thank you for joining.
Hi, good evening, Mansi.
Yes,
So,
yes.
as we were talking about, that basically to understand what is the backbone of being well for our well-being. And interestingly, would like to know your thoughts about it before I could start adding some.
Absolutely, sure. So being a doctor, being a mental health professional, being a life coach, I can very well put it absolutely rather straightforwardly that a holistic well-being, a balance in all aspects of your life is something which is going to really help us go a long, long way. All right, that is going to keep so physical, mental, spiritual well-being is something which is really going to help us maintain our resilience, maintain our well-being, overall well-being, rather holistic well-being. So that is something which I feel is utmost important.
Very beautiful. It is balance. What is life? It's all about balance. Finding that right balance.
Absolutely.
People are talking about the food plate should have a little balance of carbs and proteins. And when we
Absolutely.
are I would say thoughtful and so intelligent to design the plate for our kids and our loved ones and everybody, then why not look at life with complete balance?
Absolutely. Very much
It's
true. And it's
important
not
to
only
have.
about, yes, yes, it's not only about just absence of disease at a physical level or a mental level. It's about having those being energetic, having those energy levels, vibrating with that positive spirit all the while, being so resilient, being aware of what is good, being flexible, being able to endure a lot of, I mean, anything that comes your way, whether it is physical, mental, or spiritual. So being able to endure, being flexible, having those energy levels to kind of sail through smoothly, I think that is what is going to create that balance, help us continue with that balance.
And saying yes to life, you know. It's so
Absolutely.
important to understand that well-being is saying yes to life for whatever life throws at you, at whatever
Yes.
level it comes with.
Yeah. If life throws lemons at you, make lemon water and have it.
Yeah, absolutely. And say, and remember to cheers with your friends.
Absolutely. So I heard this wonderful quote, be willing to do whatever it takes to be a warrior for your own health.
Totally. And when you say health, uh, I have seen that, health, when I was trying to heal, it is a totally different dimensions which are there, which needs to be worked upon. Emotionally, you have to be totally strong enough. Mentally, you have to learn what thoughts to pick up and what thoughts to. So for me, whenever clients come to me and say that, we are doing so and so, madam, and but we do even meditation. That is like a epitome of everything. We
Yes,
meditate,
yes.
still we are able to, not able to get through the day without stress,
Correct.
without anxiety. For which I say that meditation is not that 20 minutes what you do in morning. Your throughout the day should be a meditation. You
I
should
so
feel that.
resonate. Yeah. I am so sorry to interrupt you, but I so resonate with every word of what you say, Rashmi, because I mean, I say the same thing even when people, like when people tell me that, oh, we have a very religious family and, we start the day with our prayers, we finish them off in the morning. So for me, finishing off the prayers in the morning is something that I don't agree with. Why do we, मतलब वो एक ritual होता है ना, जैसे कि, okay, सुबह सुबह कर लिया, खत्म. I feel
Yeah,
when you do it like a ritual के सुबह सुबह कर लिया खत्म full stop लग जाता, there is a full stop, whereas I don't believe that. For me, my work is meditation. For me, being with my family is meditation. So or being that is worship for me. Okay, so it continues throughout the day or rather throughout your life. It's not about just doing it and getting done with it, isn't
totally.
it? Yeah.
So meditation is what you do throughout the day, how you conduct yourself, how you feel through the day. Not only 20 minutes, how you feel through the day, how you're able to take it. So the well-being has many aspects, as rightly, when we design, remember, to all my viewers and anybody who will come here, when you design a plate for your loved one, the food
Right.
plate, how you add every element to it. Remember to add all the elements in your life. Let it be mental, let it be emotional, physical. All the aspects need to be in
Spiritual.
the right balance. And for
Right.
that,
Right.
I think it's very important that you should know how to connect with yourself.
Connect with yourself. That is exactly what comes in the, I think, the spiritual domain. It's like experiencing meaning and purpose in your own life, and that you can connect. only with yourself, and you'll get to this, to this awareness that, okay, where you are, what are you here for, what are you actually, why are you doing whatever you are doing. So that gives your life a purpose. I always quote this example कि यार हम we ओला उबर भी बुक करते हैं तो we have to put the destination. And why are we living our lives without any putting any destination? So where do you really want to go? What is it that you really want to do in life? That's so
Totally.
important. And that is that this awareness rather comes only when you connect with yourself. You are aware of where you are today, what you love doing, what you want to do, what is your vision. Vision is not something that, okay, I want to achieve this, I want to earn so much money. Vision is always something beyond yourself. अपने लिए
Totally.
तो सभी जीते हैं ना, बट
सभी
किसी और के लिए भी
के
जीना
लिए तो
चाहिए.
absolutely किसी भी
Yeah,
तरह से.
yeah.
And I
Absolutely.
feel that, because it is Navratri, we are celebrating goddess. I would like to touch upon that Nari Shakti, or we the
Oh,
females, when we are so resilient, we are so strong, when we do everything for our family. Do not forget to connect with yourself. Do not forget to know yourself, know what is your own likings.
exactly. So that is something, connecting with yourself, the self-awareness domain is something going to really give you control over yourself, having control over your own emotions, what your feelings are, what you are actually going through in the here and now. That will give you control, that will help you boost your self-esteem, because then the reins of your control of your life are in your hands. All right, so
Totally.
that is something which is going to give you strength, which is going to give you that strength to inspire others.
Very true. Very true.
Yeah,
And so the way people do that, they connect with themselves. It is so important to reflect. Very important to reflect and look
absolutely.
at your own life, whatever way you have lived till now, and from
Correct.
here, what you want to do, what you want to achieve, where you want to go. The well-being also depend on reflection. Beautifully, a thought which comes to me every time anybody says that, the festivals are here, और हमने घर की पूरी साफ सफाई कर दी है, पूरा cleansing किया है, we are getting it painted, we are getting it completely decked up, diyas are coming. All these things are very beautiful to make the house look pretty. What do you do?
Absolutely. And I
Make
tell you,
yourself look pretty from within.
absolutely. So here I would like to chip in, if you're okay, I think it's not only about cleansing the physical space around you. It's also your inner self, your mind, your body. It's not only physical, it's also emotional. I would call it decluttering. Okay, just declutter all the unwanted stuff lying here. All right. So once you are, there is definitely room for more to come, more good stuff to come, only if there is space, right?
Yeah.
In and around you. So
Yes.
you have to, and now again, decluttering. Okay, a lot of people confuse decluttering with organizing their lives. Decluttering is different from organizing. Organizing is you lay down a plan, you put a structure to it. Decluttering is getting rid of the unwanted stuff in your life, right? Whether it
Totally.
is within you or around you. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
just take a step, just start with small little things. All right, and it's all about you suddenly want to do so much. I would say
Mhm.
start with one little step and set realistic expectations about for whatever you want to do. Don't
Yeah.
like take a, okay, आज ना मैं पूरा घर साफ कर दूंगी. It's not possible. एक एक room लो, एक एक drawer लो, एक एक. So similarly, tackle or each folder here and
Yes.
lying down there. So once you start deleting, that is going to happen only if we are ready to let go.
Let go.
Let go if you are
Such a powerful
unnecessarily,
lesson. Such a
yeah,
powerful lesson. And it is a continuous process. People say that, हमने तो
absolutely.
कर दिया. It's
नहीं.
not कर दिया.
It's
It is a
work in progress.
continuous process.
It's a work in progress. Always, that's what I call it, always. So I always believe that it's good Don't be like that fish in the river who feels that, oh, I can change the course of the river. It's good to flow with the river sometimes. If you resist, you are the one who's going to feel the pinch and feel hurt. So let go, just flow with the flow, right? And then again, let go is, I'll hear, I'm sure, I don't know, but you would have heard it probably. There is this story of two monks, who had taken a vow of celibacy, and then, they were walking towards their ashram, and then they found this river, and then there's this lady sitting at the end of the river and who wants to cross, and she's expecting. So this lady, the senior monk, he just lifts her and helps her cross the river, whereas the junior monk is totally annoyed. He's so annoyed, and he's like, how could you do that? We have taken a vow of celibacy, and how could we supposed to not even think about women, and you actually touched a woman. And he said, and after half an hour of the journey, once the woman was actually put down and she went her way, and the monks, this junior monk, started kind of arguing with the senior monk, and the monk says, well, I have put her down long ago, why are you still carrying her?
Why are
Isn't
you
it?
still?
So how well do you want to put it down? How early? What is going to happen if you continue carrying that unnecessarily? It's
Yeah,
like,
what is going
अगर
to
ये
happen?
छोटी सी bottle है मेरे पास पानी की, it's just this much. If I hold it for 5 minutes, nothing is going to happen after that, right? If I continue holding it for 1 hour, my hand is going to start aching. But if I
Yes,
continue holding it for the entire day, by the end of the day, my hand is going to get paralyzed. So
yep.
the earlier I put it down and get done with it, the earlier I am relieved of all the hurt and the pain. So, my dear friends, this is something that I really, really want to know. कुछ नहीं होने वाला है. Don't hold on to things. It is the sympathy that you're giving to yourself by holding on. Release it, let it go. Learn to be comfortable with the uncomfortable.
Yes,
And
totally.
that is
And
going
you
to
know
take
what?
you.
Why some people are unable to release? You get used to that pain.
Exactly. You
You
start
get
enjoying it.
used
You
to that
start enjoying
pain.
the sympathy.
Yeah, because you are into that victim mode, and the minute you are in the victim mode, you have fingers pointing to somebody who's a culprit, and you feel great about
Absolutely.
it, but you don't even realize what you're doing to yourself from within.
We
Totally
get into that
disturbed.
blaming mode. Yeah. Constant blaming, constant excuse, constant denial that you are in,
Yes,
right? And
yes,
take a step, take a U-turn. Take a U-turn towards ownership of your own life.
yes.
Take You're accountable to your own self and nobody else. Take responsibility of your life and see where you reach. Life is waiting for you. A beautiful life,
Beautiful life
rather.
is waiting for you, and everyone is unique, I feel. And
Absolutely.
similarly, you being a doctor, you definitely know that there is no one cure for everyone. And I keep saying that everybody is unique. So there is no one thing which will suit everyone. It's unique
Absolutely.
to each, to
Absolutely.
their own. And for that, it is important for you to connect with yourself. For that, creating that balance, it is important for you to connect with yourself. For your
Very true.
mental,
So,
physical, emotional, any
yes.
any well-being.
Absolutely. And be in the present moment, in the here and now. Why I just analyze this. Why do you call this present moment a present? Because it's a gift given to you by God. It's a present that you need to give yourself. But हम या तो past में रहते हैं या तो future में रहते हैं. And we are not enjoying this real moment.
Yeah. And we
So
take
be
it
in
for
the
granted.
present, take it for granted, or कहते कहते just while I'm talking to you, this present moment becomes the past,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So we've lost it. So be in the now, see what you can figure out, do the best that you can. And I think it's just an amazing just get rid, this season, this festival season, I think, get rid of all those unwanted thoughts, declutter your mind space totally, and be open, be flexible to something new that has come in, and see how well you create the balance of your mind, body, and soul. It's like
Totally.
absolutely everything will be in place, the cognitive, the behavioral, the emotional well-being.
reinvent yourself, redesign
Reinvent.
your future, you know,
Yes.
and present is the time when you can design. Present is the time when you can declutter. Present is the
Exactly.
time you can just leave your old patterns, your old habits, which are creating hurdles in your own life.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
if any one of you have, have any issues in understanding yourself, or reinventing yourself, or deleting the pattern and recreating new patterns, it's there are coaches available. There is help available. You can definitely raise your hand and look for help around. And
Absolutely.
on my platform, where Sage Advice, we completely believe in being authentic, being completely non-judgmental at any given point of time. And all our counselors are very absolutely handpicked, and they are really,
Approachable.
yeah, so approachable, so genuine. So I really wish everyone understand this, and they give themselves the gift of now. They give themselves the
Right.
gift of, connecting with self and finding that right balance to create a right well-being. Because if you
It's
are
yeah.
well, you will create that. It is a ripple effect which happens. घर
Absolutely.
में
So it
घर में
starts with,
पौधा,
positive thoughts. Positive
yeah,
thoughts give rise to those patterns and then it gives rise to a habit, and that gives rise to the behavior. So it's like
totally,
actually what you said, the ripple effect which happens, and that
yes,
is what. So I would like to. I think we're almost bang on time, and here before we wind up, I really want to give you few kind of tips which you could, stop being a yes man or a yes woman all the
sure,
time. All
yeah,
right.
please,
Don't
yeah,
so don't really strive to be a people pleaser. Okay. I'm
very
telling you, I was like this for many years in my life, and I couldn't, really make the best of my life because सबको खुश रखने में एक ही बंदा ना खुश रहता वो थी मैं. So now it's like, of course it's not that I'm taking care of everybody, but at the same time I'm taking care of myself, right?
yeah,
And I feel the most important because it matters to your own self esteem.
yeah,
You have to be more aware of your own self first, right?
yes,
And it's not
yeah.
it's not about being selfish, but it's taking care of your own self, which is वो तुम्हारा परम धर्म है actually,
And finding the
isn't
right
it?
balance, that is what it is.
Absolutely, yeah. And the
Find,
most
finding that balance.
right. And I think so what I figured out is the two most important words for a lifetime are I am. Okay, I
Totally,
am. इसके बाद जो भी हम लिखते हैं ना that shapes our reality.
yes,
So if you
yes,
write, I am incapable, I don't think I'm good enough, I'm not good enough, I am incapable, I'm this and I'm that, that will be something which will create more reality within our lives. But at the same time, it's like I'm the best, I am wonderful, I'm amazing, I'm awesome. So
yeah,
when somebody asks me, I'm saying, how are you? They ask me, and I'm like, oh, I'm awesome. You saying, वो सुन के ही कितना अच्छा लगता है. You start feeling that little awesomeness within,
yes,
yourself too. So
yes.
that is something. Yes, Sumi Vahan. Thank you so much, Sumi. Thanks, Mahesh, for joining. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mrs. Sani, for joining. Thanks a lot. Sonali, Nix, Harjot, thank you so much, all of you, for joining. That's just very kind of you. So, exactly. So, I think I am are the two most wonderful words, and make sure whatever you write post this is going to be something really amazing, which will change your life completely.
Totally, it will. Totally, it will. And that's when you should start feeling that I am happy, I am joyful, I am
Actually,
excellent. I'm excited and
absolutely,
thrilled today. It's been a wonderful
absolutely.
day. And because from here onwards, even if you have not had wonderful day, from here onwards you can start having wonderful day.
Make it
Why not?
wonderful.
Yeah,
Make it
why?
wonderful.
Yes, totally,
Yes.
totally. And in spirituality, I am is a complete statement.
It's a complete statement.
It's a
Absolutely.
complete statement. So on this
Thank you,
note,
Neeraj. Thank you,
to
Sonali.
all of us who's here, who's listening to us, a beautiful and a vibrant festive season. But when you clean up your house, do remember to clean up from within. Do remember to reflect and see what patterns need to be dropped, what habits need to be changed. अपने घर की साफ सफाई तो करिए जरूर, बट इसकी भी साफ सफाई करिए. And very
So
rightly
Pallavi
said
has
by
a question for me, Rashmi. If you allow me, I may answer Pallavi's question here. What's your favorite affirmation? Would love to know, Sukhmeet. Definitely, I am worthy of all the love and respect in my life, and I'm happy receiving it all the time. That's my favorite affirmation.
and she has been smiling last 3.5 years. I have seen her like this, always vibrant, always high on energy, high on life rather than energy. Forget it. Always high on life. So on this
एग्जैक्टली
note,
तो मेरा एक मैं आई शेयर मेरा एक फंडा है लाइफ का मुझे जिंदगी काटनी नहीं है मुझे जिंदगी जीनी है काट ली जो काटनी थी अब मुझे जीनी है
very good, very beautiful. And hum
Yes,
जी रहे हैं.
live
We are living
life,
the
yeah.
best life what is available
Absolutely,
for us.
absolutely. I'm committed to make a change in people's lives, and I'm doing it very, very gracefully. And I'm so grateful to God for giving me that energy and that desire to change people's life. And I'm so happy and thankful to my parents too that that I am so capable today because of them, so that I can help people by making a difference in their lives.
Yeah. Sumi is also saying that you are always high on energy. Yes. She
Thank
definitely,
you.
and that's what connected us. That's
Absolutely.
what brought us together.
Absolutely. वो एनर्जी कहीं ना कहीं मैच होती है ना and then you connect, right?
Yeah, yeah, totally, totally.
Right,
We
right,
match
right.
only and then we connect. And thank you so much for joining in. Thank you for spreading cheers and laughters and all your lessons, life
Pleasure.
lessons. It is beautiful. So, if we have to just sum up our today's talk, what is the backbone of well-being? Three things. What you will just say.
Be connected to yourself. Maintain that balance. All right, and make a difference in your life by decluttering all that you don't need in your life, and see a beautiful, wonderful life is waiting for you. All right, be connected. Do certain things which will really make you happy. Okay, be connected to earth, be connected to nature.
Nature, nature, the
अंत में
green.
उसी में जाना है ना अंत में उसी में
आज तो
जाना है
वैसे ग्रीन कलर
connected.
है. आज तो वैसे भी माता रानी का ग्रीन कलर है. So everywhere, all you walk out of the street. I just finished a meeting and I was coming back. Everything was green, green. So my daughter said, "Mama,
Absolutely.
look, it's like today everybody is a garden." I said, "Yeah, beta, everybody is a garden."
Yes, yes. Thank you, Sonali. Thank you for joining. Thank you, Sukhmeet. Yes, Sukhmeet Gulati. We definitely share the same name. I'm so surprised. Sukhmeet is not something very, very common. But yes, I'm so happy to share my name with somebody.
Yeah, and she's another
That's-
very beautiful lady. So and she's here
wow.
in Mumbai. She's our panel counselor. Superb and
Okay.
amazing lady she is.
Wonderful, wonderful. It's a pleasure being together, connected together, and I'm sure we can really, really make a big, big difference in people's lives.
Yes, I'm sure. I'm sure. Thank you so much for joining in.
Thank you, thank you. The pleasure is mine, Rashmi. All the very best. You're doing a wonderful job. Thank you so much, inspiring people's lives, and I'm sure we'll continue to do so.
Yes, we will. We will.
Yes.
Take care.
Thank you.
Have a lovely evening. God
Thank
bless.
you. You too. You too. Thank you.
Bye
Bye.
bye.
Stay happy, everyone. Please stay happy.
How sweet. So please stay happy. Please stay connected with yourself and have fun.